Where there are no children, there is no nation. Welcome to a fresh episode. In our last episode, we stopped at sign 57 of section 9. In fact, we stopped in that sign, that's sign 57. It was وَإِتَّقُوا اللَّهَ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. Yes, so we're taking off from there. وَإِتَّقُوا اللَّهَ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. But fear God if ye have faith. But fear God if ye have faith. وَإِتَّقُوا اللَّهَ إِن كُنتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. And that is the end of sign 57. We now go to sign 58. What does it say? وَإِذَا نَادَيْتُمْ إِلَى الصَّلَوَاتِ وَإِذَا نَادَيْتُمْ إِلَى صَلَوَاتِ اتَّخِذُوهَا هُزُوًا وَلَعِبًا. When ye proclaim your call to prayer, they take it but as mockery and sport. اتَّخِذُوهَا هُزُوًا وَلَعِبًا. They take it as mockery and sport. That's when the believers go to prayers, they take it as mockery and play. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ قَوْمًا لَا يَعْقِلُونَ. That is because they are a people without understanding. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ لَا يَعْقِلُونَ. That is because they are a people without understanding. You remember we did Ulu Nuha wa Ulu Albab. Those who don't have understanding, pardon me. Okay, that was 58. We go to 59. What does it say? Kul ya ahlul kitab, hal tankamuna minna illa an amana billahi wa ma unzila ilayna wa ma unzila min qabli wa anna aktharuhum fasiqun. Oh, sorry. Say, God is telling Muhammad, may peace and blessings be unto him. God is telling Muhammad, say, O people of the book, Ya Ahlul Kitab, do you disapprove of us for no other reason than that we believe in God and the revelation that had come to us and that which came before us? يا أهل الكتاب هل تنكمون منا إلا أن آمنا بالله وما أنزل إلينا وما أنزل من قبل وأن أكثركم فاسقون. The revelation that hath come to us and that which came before us, and perhaps that most of you are rebellious and disobedient, and that most of you are rebellious and disobedient. وَأَنَّ أَكْثَرَكُمْ فَاسِقُونَ, rebellious and disobedient, rebellious and disobedient, فَاسِقُونَ, وَأَنَّ أَكْثَرَكُمْ فَاسِقُونَ, and that most of you are rebellious and disobedient. That was 59. We go to sign 60. What does it say? قل هل أنبئكم بالشر من ذلك مكتوبة عند الله. Say, shall I point out to you something much worse than this, into brackets, as judged by the treatment if received from God, is a question. هل أنبئكم بشيء من ذلك؟ هل أنبئكم oh, where is it? Where is it? Cool. هل أنبئكم بشر من ذلك متوبة عند الله? Then it comes. من لعنه الله وغضب عليه وجعل منكم الكرادة والخنزير. من لعن الله وغضب عليه وجعل منهم الكرادة والخنازير وعبد تغوتا. Sorry. Do you say those who incurred? Okay, let me go backwards, please. Pardon me. Shall I point out to you something much worse than this, as judged by the treatment it received from God? Then I'm coming to what I've read now. Those who incurred the curse of God and his wrath, those of whom some he transformed into apes and swine, is also a question. Mm? من لعن الله وغضب عليه وجعل منكم الكرادة والخنازير وعبدا تغوتا and servants of Tagut, by the treatment he received from Allah. Those who incurred the curse of Allah and the wrath, those of whom some he transformed into apes and swine. Yes. Al-Kirarata wal-Hanazira. Then it comes. Wa-abdan taguta ulaika makanan wa adalla an suwa'i sabila. Ulaika abdan taguta. Ulaika abdan taguta. Wa ulaika sharun makanan wa adalla an suwa'i sabila. An suwa'i sabilin, sorry, an suwa'i sabilin. Those who worshipped evil, Tagut, Abdan Taguta. Those who worshipped evil, that's Tagut. These are many times in brackets worse in rank, many times in brackets worse in rank, and far more astray from the even path. Ulaika sharim makanan adalla an sabilin. Suwa is sabila, even path. Adalla and siwai sabilan, and far more astray. Adalla, far more astray from the even path. And sabila, and suwai sabila, far more astray. Let's go to 61. What is a ja'ukum? What is a ja'ukum? Kalu amana wakad dahallu bil kufri wa hum kad harijuna bihi wa hum kad harijuna bihi. When they come to thee, they say, we believe amana, but in fact, they enter with disbelief, and they go out with the same. They say, amana wakat dahalu bil kufri. They enter with disbelief. Wahum kat haraju bihi, and indeed exit, go out with disbelief again, unbelief again. Mm. Uh, they go out with the same. Mm. Uh, Wallahu a'lam bima kanu yaktumun. Invocation of God again. But God knoweth fully all that they hide. Only He will mind them. Go and hide a grain in the forest. Dig somewhere in the forest and hide uh, any kind of treasure there. God is seeing you. He will mind you. You think you are hiding from Him. You are not hiding from Him. He has a day to punish you. He could have punished you there, but then he will, all of us will terrified, because if any minor thing He gives you punishment there on the spot. I mean, nobody can actually be certain of tomorrow, because the tiniest thing He will give you judgment there and then. Frighten everybody, everybody on earth or everybody around. And you hear it in this vicinity, there you hear it, that vicinity, everywhere, all throughout the world. We can't have freedom. He wants us to have our freedom until Judgment Day. Okay. Bima kanu yatumuna. All that they hide. We go to 62. وَتَرَى كَثِيرًا مِنْهُمْ يُسَارِعُونَ فِي الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. Many of them doest thou see, racing each other in sin and transgression. Ithma wa udwanin, li ithmin wa udwanun. They race in sin and transgression. Wa aklihum, wa aklihim Satan, and they are eating of things forbidden. Satan, forbidden. Wa'aklihum Satan, and they are eating of things forbidden. Then it ends with that sign with Labisa Makanu Yamalu. Labisa Makanu Yalamu. Evil indeed are the things that they do. Walabisa Makanu Yalamun. Evil indeed are the things that they do. We go to sign 63. لو لا ينهاهم لو ينهاهم الربيونون لو لا ينهاهم الربيونون والأحبار عن قولهم الإثم. Let's stop there. Why do the rabbis, Arbayunun, why do the rabbis and the doctors of law, al-Ahbar, doctors of law, why do they not forbid them from their habit of uttering sinful words and eating things forbidden? Lo la yanhahum arubayunun wal ahbaran arabayunun wal ahbaran and kaulihim ithman. They are sinful words. Wa akalihum asura, and they are eating of things forbidden. Wa akalihum asit. Wa akalihum asita, and eating of things forbidden. Then it ends. La bi'sa ma kanu yasna'un. It's about the same thing in the earlier verse. Ma kanu ya'malun. Makanu yamalun. Makanu yamalun. And here is Makanu yasnaun. What they did and then what they invent for themselves, something like that. Okay, let's see. And eating of evil things forbidden. Evil indeed are their works. So here too is evil indeed are the things that they do. Yes, the things that they do, their work is the same. So Makanu Yamalun, the things that they do, and Makanu Yastanun, their works is about the same. God knows why He has chosen those words. Maybe to educate us, to teach us Arabic more, better Arabic. Okay, there might be some other reason anyway. Let's go to sign 64. And what does it say? وكالة اليهود يد الله مولولة. وكالة اليهود يد الله مولولة. The Jews say God's hand is tied up. You know what that means? Maybe He doesn't want to give or something, I don't know. God's hand is tied up. Then God is now saying, مولولة قلت أيديهم ولئنوا بما قالوا قلت أيديهم ولئنوا بما قالوا Then God is saying, be their hands tied up, and be they accursed for the blasphemy they utter. Makanu Makalu, yes. May they be cursed, and be they cursed for the blasphemy they utter. Then it comes. Bal Yeduhu mabsutatan. But Yeduhu mabsutani. Bal Yedahu mabsutani. Yamfuku kefa yasha'a. Yamfuku kefa yasha'a. God is now telling them, nay, both his hands are widely outstretched. Bal Yedahu mabsutatani. Bal Yedahu mabsutatani. Nay, both hands are widely outstretched. That both hands of God are widely outstretched. Yamfiku kefa yasha'a. So the hands of God are widely outstretched. He giveth and spendeth of his bounty as he pleaseth. So the hands of God are not tied up. He rather gives his bounty to whoever he pleaseth. He, God, pleaseth. Mayasha. Wala yazida. ولا يزيدن كثيرا منهم ما أنزل إليك min rabika tughyanan. But the revelation that cometh to thee from God increaseth in most of them their obstinate rebellion. So while they are supposed to make use of the revelation of God, when they hear it or when they read it, it rather strengthens them. It rather strengthens them in unbelief or in disbelief, if you like. That's what this ayah is telling us. This sign is telling us. Mm. Let me see where Yazida. ولا يزيدن كثيرا منهم ما أنزل إليك من ربك طغيانا. But the revelation that cometh to thee, to Muhammad, from God, increaseth in most of them their obstinate rebellion. But they can't prevent the revelation from coming to Muhammad. Peace and blessings be on to him. They can't. They can only, no matter how much their rebellion and disbelief is increased by the revelation, they cannot prevent it. They cannot prevent it from working in those days and today. Nay, never. Mm. Uh, oh, where am I? Taguta. Uh, Min Rebecca, Tagyanan, wa Kufran. From Allah increased in most of them their obstinate rebellion and blasphemy. Wakufuran, sorry, I didn't end that sentence. Tughyanan wakufuran. Wakufran, sorry, Tughyanan wakufran. Increase in most of them their obstinate rebellion and blasphemy. والكينا بينهم والكينا بينهم عداوة والبغضاء إلى يوم القيامة. And amongst them we have placed enmity. Wa al place and where is this? والكينا بينهم عداوة وبغضاء إلى يوم القيامة. And we place enmity and hatred. Al-Kaina bainahum, amongst them, adawata, enmity, wa bagda, and hatred to the day of judgment. Ila yawm al-Qiyamah. Yes, ila yawm al-Qiyamah, till the day of judgment. Let's see. Oh, ila yawm al-Qiyamah. Kullama, kullama awkadu naran lil harb adfa'a adfa'aha Allahu. Every time they kindle the fire of war, Allah God doeth extinguish it. Hmm? Kulama awkadu, anytime they kindle naran fire, lil harbi of war. Kulama awkadu naran lil harb. Anytime they kindle the fire of war, adfa'aha Allahu, God extinguisheth it. God extinguisheth it. Hmm? Allahu. Wallahu la yuhibbu al-mufsidun. Wallahu la yuhibbu al-mufsidin. Sorry. Wallahu la yuhibbu al-mufsidin. That's the ending to the name of God. And God loveth not. God loveth not those who do mischief. Wallahu la yuhibbu kalmal mufsidin. God loveth not those who do mischief. We're going to 65 now. Oh, that's the okay. Reconciliatory note from God. That's a reconciliatory note or conciliatory if you know, either conciliatory or reconciliatory note. ولو أن أهل الكتاب آمنوا واتقوا لكفرنا عليهم سيئاتهم. Oh my God. God has actually pampered the Israelis. If only the people of the book, that's the Israelis, had believed and been righteous, we should indeed have blotted out their iniquities. ولو أن أهل الكتاب آمنوا واتقوا لكفرنا عنهم سيئاتهم ولا ادخلهم جنات النعيم ولا أدخلهم جنات النعيم, and would have accepted them in God in the garden of pleasure, of bliss, let's say, and admitted them, would have blotted them kafruhum, and admitted them to gardens of pleasure. Wala idkhuluhum jannat na'im, gardens of bliss, other pleasure or bliss or bliss. Here, bliss is used. Okay, let's go to the next and last sign in the episode. I'm sorry, my tonation is going bad. In the episode, pardon me. What does it say? Walau annahum akamu as oh well, it's too late. God is telling us here. 66. Walau annahum akamu at-taurata wal injila wama unzila ilayhim min rabbihim la ukallu min fawqihim wa min tahti arjulihim. Sorry, let me take it again. Walau annahum akamu at-taurata wa injila wa ma unzila ilayhim min rabbihim la akalu min fawqihim wa min tahti arjuluhum. Oh my God. If only they, the people of the book, the Jews, if only they had stood fast by the Torah, the gospel, and all the revelation that was sent to them, not to Muhammad, or to them, the Torah, the angel, and the revelations that were sent to them, to the people of the book, before the coming of Muhammad at all. If they had adhered to them, from their Lord, sent to them from their Lord, that from God, if from their Lord, they would have been, they would have eaten both from above them and from below their feet. So you see, so he's talking to the whole world because the Jews, the people of the book, represented the world. So if they had adhered to the books that God had sent to them, that their Lord has sent to them, they would be eaten from above them and beneath their feet, which means that we would all enjoy. We not treat. If there's free food in Israel, we will all get some. They can't eat all, they'll ship them to us and we will enjoy. But they refuse to accept the books that were sent to them by their God before the coming of Muhammad. That's what this verse is telling us. Hmm? Uh, but they didn't, and that's why we are all working. We have to work and sweat and eat and steal food. We would have eaten from above and from beneath our feet, like even better than the animals, because the animals, I don't think they have any choice. We have choice. You choose whatever you have. Lentils, garlic, onions, lettuce, and whatnot, and then the meats too. We would have been getting them free. That's what God is telling us here. Huh? من أرجلهم منهم أمة مكتس منهم أمة مكتسدة وكثير منهم ساء ما يعملون. You see, there is from among them a party of the right course, Maksidatan, or Muksidatan, I'm sorry, Muksidatan, Muktasidatan, I'm sorry, minhum ummatan muktasidatun, or minhum ummatan muktasidatun. There is from them a party of the right course, muktasidatun, وكثير منهم sa'a ma yamalun. But many of them follow a course that is evil. We will go to an opposite, what do you call it? An opposite sign. And then that will be Surah Al-An'am, the next surah is opposite of this, where he says he can give punishment. He can let us get punishment from above and from below. And that is opposite of this one. This one, if they have accepted their own books, we would have all been eaten from above us and from below us. But in Surah 6, verse 65, yes, I suppose, verse 65, he's telling us he can give us punishment from above and below. And we are all weeping. We shall get there. Or can we go there fast? Let's see. 665. 665. 665. Kul huwa al-kadiru ala an yab'atha alaykum azaban min fawqikum aw min tahti arjilukum. That's what I'm referring to. And what is it? Say, he has power, God has power to send calamities on you. And God is telling Muhammad to tell them on you from above and below. Or to cover them with confusion. Let's stop there. I've made my point. So this sign is the opposite of what we have just read in sign 66. I noted them down. Anyway, so let's see. Arjuluhum minhum ummatan maktasidatan وَكَثِيرًا مِّنْهُمْ سَاءَ مَا يَعْمَلُونَ. But many of them follow a course that is evil. And that ends this section, section 9. God willing, the next time we come, we shall go to section 10. Please forgive me my trespasses. Sometimes I open my jaws wrongly. I don't see the right things. But I like say my speech is getting evil because of my teeth, because of the displacement of the lower incisors, 4 of them. Pardon me. We shall end here till we get to the next. The next section is 10, and it begins with 67. We shall get there, God willing, when we come back. Thank you very much. Ila lika ibaba. May God bless you all and bless me in addition.